want you guys to grab your pen and paper real quick because this one is going to be a great one. And what I'm going to be showing you guys is how the holidays are designed to cut into your bottom line as a business. So grab your pen and paper, strap in, because this is going to be a good one. Y'all come on in the room, man. Come on in the room. First of all, thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Plugged In, where I am your favorite plug, RD Muhammad, plugging you in with the information that you need in order to make you a little bit more successful. And at the top of the intro, the monologue, I told you guys that holidays are tying into your bottom line as a business owner. And I'm going to break that down. So especially if you are a business where you don't have a product or a service and you are pushing or selling those products or services for those particular holidays, then this is how it's going to cut into. So we're going to start it off because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So first of all, let's say thank you, everybody. If you didn't get a chance to tune in last night and see the episode where I had one of my favorite guests, Miss DeCarol Vance. She tuned in and came in and dropped her story on how she was able to leave corporate America after just 3 years. She left corporate America of 8 years, 3 years starting her business, and walked away from that thing she was making more money. You guys need to go back and tune in. I'm not going to spoil that. Tune in to that episode because she matched her corporate check in the first year with paparazzi. So there is, if you guys work it and you guys grind it, y'all can get it just like she did. So tune into that episode, man. It's going to be up and you want to see that. Now, let's get off into this one because there are a lot of people. Traffic is terrible today. Department stores are packed. And I can only imagine about tomorrow. Every restaurant is going to be packed. There's going to be waiting lists, reservations booked for, let me make sure this mic is on. Yeah, I'm on. So restaurants are going to be packed out. Department stores are going to be making money. Oh man, the jewelry business. Ooh, they get that bag every year this time because of Valentine's Day. Now, where are you taking me, Muhammad? And how is Valentine's Day hurting my profits? Because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think the majority of people even know why you even celebrate Valentine's Day. Let me ask you a question. Who was the one that stipulated February the 14th, your love is more powerful on that day than the other 364 days in the year? What makes February 14th so special? Is your love February the 13th not on the same degree or level as February 14th? What about February 15th? What about March 15th? Do you not love the person that you with less on any other day of the year than that particular day? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's just be real. Corporate America has benefited off of holidays. The holidays are not even promoted or marketed or designed for what they're supposed to be for. It's a money grab. Now, if you are a young entrepreneur trying to build your business and you need capital to move your business, you need marketing dollars, you need advertising dollars, you need branding, you need logos done, you need all of this stuff done, but drops in Valentine's Day. And God forbid, if you don't buy, you will be in the doghouse, male or female. It really don't matter. Now, men always get the bad end of the stick on every holiday. And even on Father's Day, which is supposed to be the man's day, men always get either a barbecue grill set, a ugly tie, or a pair of socks, or some underwear, or something cheesy. But the women, because marketing or marketers have discovered, if you market the business or the holiday for women and children, you cannot go wrong. Now, the flip side to this is, again, if you have a business that specializes in these products or services and you can market those. Now, we call these are not evergreen businesses or evergreen products that you sell all year. These are strictly for the holidays. Now, up and down the road today, all I saw were people with their trunks open, their trucks down, selling these big plastic bags with bears and balloons and candy and all of this stuff in there. I mean, Valentine's Day bring out everybody out the woodworks. But who stipulated it? Who made February 14th the official day? Why? Why do we even celebrate it? Why do we get caught up into this scam of a holiday? Let's break it down. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, most people don't even know that Valentine was an actual real person. Did you know that? See, they didn't teach that part in school. But February 14th, they told everybody to bring your little Valentine cards with your little sweetheart candies, and you swapping them to the little girl or the little boy that you're sweet on. And all of this stuff. Because when you look at it, right after Christmas, Jesus' birthday, supposedly, right after Christmas, the day after, right ups, Cupid's little angels with wings and bows and arrows pops up. So that should be your first sign that holidays are a scam. All right, now, Valentine, it was an actual real person. You ain't got to take my word for it. Go back and research it for yourself. Now, if you notice, when I was younger, it was Saint Valentine. Now, he only became a saint after he was murdered. You ain't got to take my word for it. Go back and research it for yourself. Go back and research it for yourself. Valentine. Now, there are 3 different stories about Valentine. 2 of them, he was a clergy or a priest in the Catholic Church. The other one is about a clergyman, or he was a clergyman in Rome, right? Italy. Now, there was a king. I'm going to give you guys the Cliff Notes version. There was a king at the time called Claudius. Claudius was waging war on everybody that was around him. And Claudius had this idea that single men made better soldiers than married men. Because a married man, he was focusing on the home, the children, the wife, blah, 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 blah. So Claudius banned marriages. He banned it. Now, at the same time, it was promoting homosexuality. You can't tell a man that he can't be with a woman. That defies the laws of nature. And Claudius himself was a little tinkerbelly. You know, I'm trying to be politically correct, so I don't want to get banned. But Claudius he had a little sugar in the tank himself. So it was a win-win for him. He get to play with all the little boys, and he stopped marriages. But now, Valentine, the clergyman, he saw that this was wrong. He saw that this was wrong. And I'm taking you somewhere because if you knew about the history of Valentine, drop a 1 in the comment. If you've ever knew the original story of Valentine's Day, please drop a 1 in the comment. So Claudius made this ban, and Valentine was going against the laws of the king. He was arranging marriages in secret, which that's the laws of nature. Man gets with woman, woman gets with man. Boom. The only way to promote procreation is for male and female to get together and populate or germinate or pollinate, whatever you want to call it. So, but Claudius got word. He got wind of what Valentine was doing, and he locked him up. Now, as the story goes, and you guys, I'm going to share my page. So if you think that I'm just making this up, I'm not making this up. This is actual fact. Share a page, and you got, like I said, don't take my word for it. Go back and read it for yourself, and you will be amazed. Here it is, right here, the legend. Now, it's actually a legend, and some folklore is told as a legend. But like I said, there's 3 different stories. It even tells you about how it fell on February 14th, and all of this. Catholic Church, Catholicism, or original, all of this is true, actual facts. So now let's get back to this. So what happened? Claudius found out that Valentine was arranging these marriages in secret, taking all his little boys that he couldn't play with no more, and he had him incarcerated, locked up. And then, as the story moves along, he was still doing it while he was in jail. Now, at the same time, Valentine was befriended by one of the jailer's daughter. I guess back in those days, the whoever was the sheriff or the law or the law and order was at that time, the family members were bringing food to the prisoners, and it just so happened to be one of the jailer's daughter. And she befriended Valentine because Valentine had actually arranged her marriage. Keep on going. Now you guys can see where it's the boy meets girl thing is starting to formulate. Now, this is where it gets good. They start exchanging letters because Claudius found out again. And he cut it off because Valentine was still arranging marriages through the jailer's daughter, and he was signing off on it. So he's banned the daughter from coming up there, and they start exchanging letters. Now you see where you exchange those Valentine cards and love letters come into play. Now, further along the story, forward more on the story, Claudius found out about the letters. He sentenced Valentine to death. To death. Now, this man was so wicked of a sugar britches. He was so evil and wicked. When Valentine was killed, when he murdered him, he had his heart cut out and he boiled it. Let me say that again for the people with dial up. Claudius the king murdered Valentine, had his heart cut out, and he cooked it, turning the red blood, congealed blood, brown. He took his cooked heart, put it in a box, sealed it up nice and pretty. Now you see where you getting all of this stuff from that you guys are doing. And he signed it, your Valentine. Ain't that wicked? Ain't that wicked? He sent this man's cooked heart to the woman that befriended him because he arranged her marriage. And he signed it, your Valentine. This is where you get that signature from. from your Valentine. And this is where you get chocolates from, chocolate hearts. You get all of this from this story that actually happened in Italy during the freaky deaky era. Y'all know, hey, look, them folks over there, them, the French, the the English, the Romans, the Greeks, all of them folks had a freaky time period going on over there. And this story is no different. So now, how is that hurting your capital or your profits in your business? Because a lot of you are going to spend a lot of money on Valentine's Day. Some of y'all gonna do that extra mile, man, and get the rose petals and sprinkle them all around the room, and get that lavender and that chamomile and put it in the bath water. And some of y'all gonna go and get these 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants, and y'all gonna lay it out for a murder. Now, I can't tell you what to do with your money. But imagine the amount of money that you spend on that day, what you can do with it in your business. That could pay for a lot of marketing over the next 3 months with some of your budget. If you guys are going to spend anything north of $1,000, now throw in them diamond rings, throw in the diamond necklaces, the tennis bracelets, the Gucci bags, the Louis shoes, the red bottoms, throw in all of that. Now you're going to spend north of $1,000 when you could put $1,000 into your business, promoting and marketing your brand and your business. Imagine the amount of money that business owners are going to spend. You could have put that into your content creation. You could have put that into upgrading, getting new light systems. You could have upgraded that into getting new microphones and all of that to promote and build your business. And here's the thing. Your love is not going to be any less on February 14th than it is on February 15th. Now, the question is, I can do both. Yeah, you can. But you can do more if you stop wasting your money. A lot of people are going to blow a lot of money. Now, how is that going to make me more successful? Again, take that money and put it back into your business. If your loved one, whether you male or female, if they understand where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do, come on, especially if you are over the age of 10. Come on, seriously? What are you going to get out of something that you're already getting? It's no more special. The relation is no better on that day than it was last week. Guarantee it. Bernie Mac already proved that with the joke that he did. I mean, seriously, people. Now I know a lot of people are going to be offended. A lot of people are going to be mad. But when you're focusing on where you're trying to go, you have to understand how corporate America has marketed all of that to the lay person, the average person, the people, this system that we're in, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you're smart with it, you should write it all off as a tax write-off if you know how to play the game. If you guys have been following me, if you guys have been watching the episodes, if you guys have been listening and following me on social media and on YouTube, I gave you the blueprint. That's what a smart business owner would do. A smart business owner would write the whole entire day off, but a lot of you not. Imagine if you went down there and got that Tiffany's bracelet. Some of y'all, well, let's not say Tiffany's, let's say Jay's. You went and got a Jay's tennis bracelet. You spent a good $1,599, $2,000. You could have wrote that off. But y'all swipe that personal credit card. It's going to be some people out there, they bought cars for Valentine's Day, especially in 2024. Oh man, especially these women. These women ain't satisfied with just a balloon and a card no more. They want gifts. They won't give gifts. You can't take them to Cheesecake Factory on Valentine's Day. Because what else is encompassing around Valentine's Day? Income tax season. Oh boy, they know you got that bag. Ooh, you better not come with no Shoney's or no buffet royale taking them out to eat, and you just got that income tax. What I'm saying to your family is, let's stop focusing and playing around with our livelihood if we really want to be truly successful. We got to put away childish things. Even the book called Bible says, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I acted like a child, and I did childish things. But then when I became grown, which means responsible. So if you are a business owner, you got to start thinking of where you can start purposing your money. Especially if you're one of my clients where I'm showing you how to self-fund your business without having to get bank loans. That is one way. Cut off the holidays until you can get your business where you want them to be at. Ooh, we haven't even gotten to Christmas yet. Man, your house will be toe up if you told everybody in there they ain't got no Christmas gift. Like you haven't been providing for your family the entire year. What makes Christmas any more special of a day than any other day of the year? We got to start thinking, family, if we want to get to the next level. That's all that I'm saying. Hey, you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Go back and check the episode with Mr. Carol Vance. I think you guys are going to be locked in and love her story. All the sister wanted to do, she started her business because she wanted to get her daughter a car so she wouldn't have to bomb rides. If you guys are following a lot of my guests, success is I'm starting to see a common thread. And that common thread is the success came because they were unselfish. They was thinking about other people. Other people. One of my guests started her business. Now she's a 7-figure earner. Miss April Lemon. She just wanted for her daughters to have their own room. If that's not the most unselfish act I've ever heard of in my life. She just wanted them to have their own room. And boom, 7-figure earner. Mr. Carol Vance, she just wanted her to get her daughter a car. She said, Robert, my focus was to get $300 and I think she said $84 to cover the car payment. That was it. Boom. 6-figure earner, left her job after 3 years. Ooh, ain't that powerful? And we sitting up here being on our job 10, 15, 20 years and we still can't leave. Y'all let that marinate in your spirit. I'll see you guys on the other side. Tune in next week where I'm going to have my next guest, a 31-year-old millionaire. One of my customers for the luxury black car service. I had the privilege of talking to this man when I was getting him around to his events. And this brother, 31 and already 7 figures, already has the #1 artificial turf business in Pinellas County. That's saying something. And he's 31. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I got fed and I am going to feed you guys with that same information. I'm your favorite plug, RD Muhammad, plugging you in with the information that you need. I'll see you guys on the other side.